Robert Stern here, Source Light 22. If you guys don't know, I'm a DJ fanatic, tech fanatic. Always love to have new gear. I also am an account manager at Guitar Center Professional. So if you need any gear, I'm the guy. I'm going to wear my exclusive CDJ shirt here to celebrate the 30 years of the CDJ. Even though the name change that people are getting all hubby-dubby about, that is now the AlphaTheta CDJ-3000. AlphaTheta has switched over the names and is no longer using Pioneer DJ. It was always AlphaTheta company to begin with. If you look on stuff, you can see that. It's the same people, same company, la-di-da, that's a whole other subject. So here we go with the CDJ-3000. They just got delivered right now. I opened this earlier, but inside the box you get the power cord with the locking mechanism. I can't see any comments or anything the way this is, but I'll answer them later if you put stuff in there. If you got questions, you can do a loop back or you can send me a DM. I'm going to open up one of these guys just to see exactly what is inside the manual. It's all listed anyways, but it's nice to just check this stuff out, right? So we have a nice Ethernet cord. You have basic set of RCAs like Pioneer has always been giving. Same thing, nothing really changed there. And you have a digital cable. So digital cable, a lot of times you gotta buy it separate, but digital cable's right here. Connect right into the mixer digitally, which does bypass all the new DAC features inside the CDJ. So it'll be interesting to see if connecting them through RCA and using it through the analog inputs on a mixer provides a better sound, since there's an upgraded DAC and power supply in the new CDJ. But typically, I always recommend connecting digitally because it does offer the highest quality of sound and reduces any potential interference right into the mixer. You can see here I have really nice cables. This is the manual, a little AlphaTheta Care guide. We also sell Pro coverage at Guitar Center Professional, so that'll cover your unit for 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years for any accidents, drops, spills, that kind of damage. Really good. I just had a gentleman who had a FLX10, and at the gig someone spilled a whole drink on it, and he had the Pro coverage, so he sent it to the warranty coverage company, and they couldn't fix it, so they just gave him a gift card for the exact amount he paid, and then he used that amount to just buy another one. So great stuff. Here's the CDJ. I'm going to pull it out right now. Why they call it a CDJ? You got me. It doesn't play CDs anymore. It hasn't played CDs since the CDJ-3000 original. I honestly wish they would have just went to XDJ, because that's really more what it is, like an XDJ. I have heard some people saying the C now stands for cloud, which is what this device is really kind of like the first thing you'll notice when you power it on. But immediately, it's very big. Very big. The CDJ-3000 was already big, but this thing is definitely bigger. It will not fit in the standard case, so you'll have to get new cases. I can already feel that this jog wheel is better feeling than the 3000s, which had great jog wheels, honestly. And they said the tension is wider range, so when you go all the way loose, you can hear that guy all the way spinning, and then you can get a little bit more tension, and now it's very tight, like almost hard to move. So that guy's the same. Button layout pretty much stays the same. You do have your USB-C and USB-A connections now with the smaller USB stop button, which you always want to press and hold that and eject your USB drive even before turning off the unit so you don't damage your files. Everything else seems the same. The Q and play buttons have been increased to handle an additional 500,000 presses, now up to 3 million total. So I'm going to bring this real close to each one of these cameras because I'm streaming. So there you go. You can see the aluminum matte anodized finish right here. I'm streaming on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, although one of them looks like they stopped, so hang on one sec. Oh, it's back. So here you go, CDJ-3000X. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pull out my 3000 and swap this guy right in real time. We'll do them both. Get everything powered up here. So if you guys haven't heard, this got released yesterday. Very much kind of like last minute surprise. It was originally, from everything I had understood, supposed to come out in November-ish, but they bumped it up. So here's regular CDJ-3000. You know, still feels very good, but when you feel this one, it is definitely smoother. Definitely. And there's a little ring. You can see they took this ring out, and now it's all black on the new one. I'm going to put this guy down. And we'll put the new one in. It's about a pound or so heavier, so keep that in mind. So we slide this guy in. It's definitely wider, and now goes off the edge of my desk here, so might be looking at a new desk situation sooner than later. So that guy's in. Might as well just put this in the box so it doesn't get stretched on. Just put that there. Slide this guy out of the way. Also coming soon are these PMCs, the Result 6s. This is a special white edition. I'll be doing a little intro on those coming up. So I don't know why that one is not working. It keeps getting errors. So let's pull this down. I heard a beep. I'm just going to check it. Go live. Just give me a second, guys. If you're on the other, I'm just going to re-put the live on the Facebook. I don't know why it's being glitchy. Okay, so let's open this guy up. CDJ-3000. I got these next day aired to me as they came out so last minute. They didn't even get shipped to stores. They just got shipped directly to our main warehouse. And I wanted it quick, so I paid extra for shipping so I could do this with you. Same stuff as before. Packages it pretty decent. It's got a little bit, I'd say it's got about at least 2 inches in every direction, so FedEx and UPS be throwing and dropping and doing crazy stuff. I got a little bit of protection there. We'll pull this guy out. Put it over here. Grab this. And probably only be able to bring one of you for a close-up look. So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Facebook? Is it gonna be YouTube? Or is it gonna be Instagram? I will come check in just a minute and see what you guys think. So definitely a little bumpy. Oh, I gotta remove this guy. Okay. Yep, doesn't have to come off. My headphone holder no longer fits on the desk correctly. These guys, because they are bigger. Plug it in. That cable is for something else. This guy plugged in. Oh, power right up. Power button was already on this guy. So that's one thing that was kind of interesting out of the box. This power button was already on. That one wasn't. I didn't mess with them. So let's see what we're gonna do. Who's gonna come? Who's gonna come? Did anyone comment here? This thing is so funny. And did I get any comments here? Not really. Let's see if we can move this guy in. Maybe we'll do this for y'all. Okay. And what is going on with this thing over here? Our live there, and you guys are gonna get direct input. So here we go. CDJ-3000 turned on directly. Let's turn this one on and see what it does. Check it out. Ain't seeing nothing. Oh, maybe it would help if I actually plugged this stuff in. Ha. Let's turn that off. Thought I did it on this. that. This is my setup. About to do some more live streaming. You can see the new USB-C port. You get your standard stuff. All that's changed back here is just that you now have USB-C on the back, but otherwise the same connections. I got the V10, which is really nice. And let me grab a USB drive, because we're gonna need that. So I picked this guy up, the PNY dual drive, because it came out before this record box SanDisk one, but it's been super duper fast. You got both USBs on both sides, no complaints at all. 512 gig. So there we go, we're turning this guy on. There's your lights, AlphaTheta logo. I guess I could probably turn overhead light off. And there you go, right in. So it's funny because the other ones I saw from the reviewers' samples went right into the cloud setup. So that was kind of weird because this one didn't do it. So I'm just gonna plug my drive in into the new USB-C. That's weird because they have this little picture on there, so you, without first glance, you think you're plugging it right in, but you gotta open it. Let's go with USB-C and see what happens. Should pick it right up. There we go. And you can see I have my local library or my cloud login, but it did not pick up my B port, so that could be on me, but that loaded really fast. Let's go ahead, see what's in the menus. So standard stuff right here. I'm gonna lock that because I don't want stuff getting messed up when I'm playing. Hot queue color, yeah, of course we want that on. Gate queue, a lot of people are liking that. That's like a big thing. Overwrite current queue with hot queue. So that's what they call the smart queue. That's really nice. Auto queue levels. You have memory queue, hot queue, and a bunch of different audio levels. Final speed adjust, touch and release. I always like to play with that. Kind of unique. And that's everything you got in the DJ settings. LCD. You can put it up higher. Looks like about the same brightness as before, so no big changes there. Display indicators, slip flashing, on air, jog wheel, brightness, it has 1, 2, jog wheel indicator on, rotary screen brightness, so, okay, so you can actually turn that, adjust that one, boom. And the Pro DJ link, it's got it set up, boom, there you go, oops, let's get back in there. Network, so that's one of the big things, right, is there's Wi-Fi. Now, this is kind of controversial because in most settings, you need to connect it with the link cable through Ethernet in order to get these connected so you can share the decks and see everything through the DJ Pro link. If you want to use Record Box or Serato, plug it in through here and everything syncs. With the Wi-Fi, what I'm told is that does not work that way, so you can't have everything connected to Wi-Fi and then show up. It's just for cloud. So I don't know in real life how much of an advantage that's going to be for regular users. You know, we'll see. For me, it's not really going to make a difference. Oh, there's a demo mode. That's kind of cool. And let's turn it on, see what happens. Hopefully I can get it. Okay, so it lights up all the lights. Okay, so that's just like if you put it in a retail store, everything lights up so you can just see it. Not bad. Okay, info, there you go. Shipped with version 1.02. So we'll go back here. We'll grab a track. It's got my little, I'm gonna grab this long track because some people were wondering, you know, how long of a track will it cache? But you can see it loaded that like freaking instant. And that's a 77-minute track, which is a WAV file that I have of TSO in Search of Sunrise. Very big file. And it's definitely showing on the mixer. I have them on set up on deck 3 and 4. Let's go over to the second guy. Let's get our settings. Let's see if it'll load my settings. I have to pick the deck first, right? My settings load. There we go. So I picked up all my settings immediately, pretty standard. You got your local library, artwork, okay. So you can switch the image on the jog wheel, right? We could do that before. And that's pretty much all we get here. It's everything on my drive. So pull that in. I'm gonna see how fast it loads through the network. That big file, 77 minutes, all loaded, ready to go. So that guy's also playing. Let's turn on some speakers just to see what's happening. I didn't get to that part yet. Sorry for the wall post as I bend over. But here we go. CDJ-3000. Speakers are turning on. There you go. That one is on. This speaker. Turn on. One is good enough, I guess. We can check it.
This is Intense Pride Radio.
Just like, my mixer now, so that's nice, you can feel it. The power supply's been upgraded, so less noise, better power supply, it's gonna last longer. And dual USB, which is really nice. So you got your USB-C and your USB regular. These do feel a little bit weaker than maybe the other one. Let's see if I'm just making that up. Yeah, that has a way more significant close. The new ones do feel a little bit weaker. No more SD card, but that is like very, but like, does it really matter? Are you guys using that a lot? Very light and soft. Smaller, light, right? So on the 3000, we had a ring around the whole USB. Now you just get a little light, and we had a way bigger button, but now you just get these small buttons. But you plug in two USBs at the same time. Let's see if that's going to work the way I think it is. So I don't know what's on this USB. It may not even be record box formatted. So let's see what it does. Flashing. Picked it right up. There it is. cloud library. It's got no authentication key. I believe this is just like a regular USB that I was working with. Yeah, no plate. Oh, maybe it doesn't play this. Oh, it's some V-port stuff. So, got that. There you go. Slow that down. Picked up, so I'm loading 2 USBs at the same time. I'm playing. Let's see if it picks up the other USB on the link here, which it should, right? Yep, there it is. Pick up that USB. Go to here. This is Anjuna. Pick it right up, and we're playing. So there you go. So you can now have, with 2 decks, 4 USBs connected. No more SD card. So that's a bummer for some people. I really actually never used it, but people liked it because you go in and stay close and you don't have to worry about it getting pulled out. The thing about this USB-C, right, is they're very small. So someone comes by and hits it. I wonder if that port could get damaged, you know, versus the USB-A style. And that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. So I'm gonna get back to work, grab some lunch. We have these in stock right now, CDJ-3000X in stock. We're doing a live stream, I believe, later today because I want to play with everything and just see what's going on and do some tests with the cloud stuff. I don't pay for the record box membership, but I do pay for Beatport, so we'll test all that and see how it's going. There is this new thing down here, this NFC reader. That's something that's going to allow you to pull up the record box app on your phone and sync, and then it will load your inputs automatically. So that's kind of cool. Mine did not give me any cloud options right off the bat, so that is very interesting. I wonder if you got to be connected to the Wi-Fi. So let's just check that out real quick while I got you, and then we'll end this Wi-Fi setting. Turn it on. Oh, there we go. There's my Wi-Fi. I'm going to pull this over while I enter my password. So yeah, we got CDJ-3000X in stock right now. Guaranteed the lowest price for 45 days. Contact me directly. The only price I can tell you is that it's $29.99. That's what it's listed for. That's what we call a map price. We're not allowed to advertise for anything less than that. But contact me because you know GC Pro, we always do it the right way, and I got friends and family deals. Anything you need, you contact me. Okay, so this is a trip. So this was not there before, so I wonder if my network wasn't picking up the internet. It does show, oh, now I'm showing connected. So I'll have to look into my Wi-Fi and see why that wasn't working. Maybe we weren't getting Wi-Fi, but now I have cloud login. Go here, auto select, device and login, boom. You got your QR code where you can NFC tap, and you can see the sky's now flashing. So that's kind of cool. I feel like it wasn't working because my new setup wasn't connected to the internet. So that's why we weren't seeing cloud right off the bat. So I'll have to look into that myself. That being said, I got them. If you want them, hit me up. If you know anybody that wants them, hit me up. If you know anybody that wants any gear, hit me up. I got the best prices in the entire country, guaranteed for 45 days. If you find a better price and it's legit, you just gotta let me know. And as long as it's in stock and it's a legit authorized dealer, we'll just refund you the difference. So there's no risk at all. We have a great return policy. If you change your mind, there's something weird's going on. A lot of new gear came out. We got the Rain 1 Mark II. We got the FLX10 in white, which looks amazing. Really nice. I'm sure down the road there'll be some white other gear. A lot of cool stuff. Some new iLoud precision speakers just got dropped. There's always new stuff. Also coming up on the Robert Stern Source Light channel of gear is PMC Result 6s. I gotta open these up and set them up and see what that looks like. So we got a lot of new stuff to play with here. Those I didn't actually purchase. That's gonna be a little just demo and just check them out and see what it's like. And then we do sell them. They're very limited. They only made a certain amount and then they're gone. So adios muchachos. We'll see you on the next one. If you were watching over here, thank you, thank you, thank you.